For a band lat pull down, you have a couple of options. You can use a long loop band like this, which I find will give a lot more resistance and is a more challenging version of the exercise, or you can use rubber tubing. Sometimes it is a little bit more difficult to get a lot of resistance here, and the length is pretty long. So whenever you set up your band lat pull down, you need to have something that's fairly high. So if you have like one of those setups where you can go over your door, then you can do that. I have this over the top of my rack. If you have a way to set up your barbell where it won't fly off, like maybe putting the barbell on the opposite side and then placing the loop around the barbell, that might be a good idea as well. Alternatively, if you can't put your band up super high, but you can only put it at like waist level or something, you can alternatively just lean forward and do your lat pull down just in a different plane. So remember, the idea with a lat pull down is that you're pulling down this way. As long as you can get this movement, even if the band is kind of in front of you, then we're still accomplishing the same thing. Okay, so I've got this shorter band here. The simplest way to do this is to have it up high. I'm going to reach my body back slightly to give myself a little bit more length. I want to be stretched out before even getting started. So there shouldn't be any laxity in the band. You should be pulling and having a little bit of tension before you even get started. My body's going to be forward, so I'm making a straight line from my hips up past my shoulders and into my hands. And then from there, I'm going to pull my elbows kind of around and down. So I'm kind of flaring out to the side. I'm thinking about pulling those elbows down. So not this way, straight down. That's the idea. Now with this longer setup, I might actually have to get down on the ground in order to get enough tension on the band to start with, but that's an option as well. If you need to, you can always drop down to the floor, but just remember, stay in this plane of motion, pull the shoulders down, pull the shoulder blades down and together. Have this feeling of like kind of squeezing a pencil together between your shoulder blades on each repetition.